It's time for Your Money on Market Sense, our Friday feature where we profile the work of small businesses. This week's feature, which comes on the back of the just-ended Annual Mining Indaba, focuses on safety. Liabo Setho, together with camera technician Khethelo Ngwane, visited a business determined to make the mining industry safer using technology.
This week marks 3 years since the Lily mine disaster struck. Yvonne Mnisi, Preeti Nkambule and Solomon Nyirenda were left trapped after the ground caved in as they were at work in Barberton. To this day, their remains have not been found. This incident is an example of health and safety hazards that are still present in the mining industry. My name is Liabo Setho with Your Money on Market Sense. By now you should know that the fourth industrial revolution is already changing the way we work and certainly the industries in which we work. One such industry is the mining industry, which is prone to accidents and fatalities. In 2018, nearly 60 people died in South African mines alone. 28-year-old Netemba Ngcede believes that his innovation can help evacuate trapped miners safely from underground.
What we have built here is truly revolutionary. What we've taken is we've taken the normal emergency evacuation system and we have digitized that, we've automated that.
Why?
So the reason being, there's a lot of fatalities, especially in the mining sector, where you'll find that there was a trapped miner or something happened down low and they could not locate the person in time. And most of these boil down to one thing. Had we found the person in time, we would have been able to save that person's life. Right. And that is what we built. Our concern is the safety of the miner.
The fourth industrial revolution is knocking on miners' doors with the advent of digital mine becoming essential for survival and success. According to a Deloitte report on the future of mining in Africa, mining digitization will bring about data-driven planning, control and decision-making. It says current mining processes lack visibility to real-time and accurate information. After trying his hand in different businesses, including a cement business and working at some point as a driver, Netemba seems to have found his calling. He figures a digital bracelet can help pinpoint a miner's location underground in the event of an emergency.
We've looked at various things. We've looked at, should we make it a belt, should we make it an access card, but we realized that miners take things off once it gets hot down low. So we've come up with a bracelet that has these two components and these two devices communicate, right? So if there's one here in that corner, it will say that this Netemba is currently in that corner in the space because it's got a 10-meter range to it. Okay. So this detects where the miner is. And this tells us exactly where in the mine. Is it on the third shaft or in that shaft, in that corner, so on.
Ngcede says he's excited by the direction that technology is taking the world. He admits that entrepreneurship is tough. This is why he sought help from the Innovation Hub that offers a number of incubation programs. Ngcede also serves as our contributing expert this week. He shares his top 5 tips for those who want to start a business like his.
You need to be persistent. Firstly, not give up easily, and most importantly, because we're talking technology here, there's a lot of learning that even I myself had to do before actually taking on this. There's a lot of learning. I had to learn a new coding language. I had to learn about the mining industry because I didn't know about it prior to this. I knew that we need a safety solution because of buildings are burning down and all that, but when we made the switch to mining, I didn't know much. So learn, and there's no excuse not to learn. We've got Google, we've got YouTube, right? And the other thing is, join a community. Join a community either like the Innovation Hub or your Tsimologons and Vids, and there's various of them because you can't build it on your own. Even if you're the sole founder of it, you sometimes need to pick someone's brain and be like, you know what do you think of this? And speaking of thinking about this, number 4 is, what I found with entrepreneurs is that they get this brilliant idea and they hold it dear to their heart. They hold it so hard that it dies with them. It never comes out because they're scared that someone might steal it. And what I can say is, someone probably is going to steal it. Like, we've got a patent on this, but it's probably a creative way for someone to look at, because when people want to do that, they'll do it and they'll probably get away with it. So don't hold your cards too close to your chest and lose out on playing the game because you're concerned that someone is going to steal it. So go out there, pitch it to as many people as possible, hear who says no. Those that say no, it's a bad idea, those are the ones that you listen to, because your friends will always say yes. And you'll be surprised when you get in front of the client says, no, I don't need this, you know. And lastly, number 5, is if you cannot do it by yourself, and this is very important, if you see that you lack skills with whatever, do not be afraid to get someone who you can balance on, who can help you with that lack, who can cover that gap. Like I've seen lots of people going on social media asking, how much is it to build an app? And I'm an app developer, and I'll always say that, look, I can obviously give you a cost, but let me tell you something, most of the money you're making in that business is going to go to the app developer. So try not to outsource development of the product. Do it in-house. Get a partner, get someone who can, whatever the case may be, but do not outsource it, because that's going to cost you more, and your business is going to rely on that. I mean, it's like being a taxi driver and driving somebody else's taxi and you calling yourself the owner. You're actually working for the guy who owns the taxi.
Tell us what you think of this feature. We'd love to hear from you. Write to me on Setho, le@sabc.co.za.